should not have just watched that video, y'all. So I just saw a video of a pregnant woman. Oh my God, I'm trying not to cry. That got jumped at her own baby shower. And I'm talking about this was a surprise baby shower that her so called friends had threw for her. And she lost her baby, y'all. The baby did not make it. And when I tell you, like I said, it was, God, it made me literally cry. They set her up. They had her meet at a certain location. And then when she tried to leave and open the car door, the person in the car would not unlock the door. So that person knew about it as well. So she had absolutely nobody at that baby shower that was actually rooting for her and supporting her. Everybody at that baby shower was had secret animosity towards her and took her baby's life. I believe her name is Shamaya. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Y'all, this is sad, man. This is sad. Please be careful who your friends are. So they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Man, you really want to know how wicked the world is? You really want to know how wicked people are? They always say you never know what's going on in the next person's mind. But man, to have people that's supposed to be close to you to be this angry towards you to where they would go as far as planning a baby shower for you as you're pregnant and plan to basically beat you at this baby shower. So they lure you in. Everybody is in cahoots with this. They beat you, she loses her baby. And stuff like this shouldn't go on, man. Uh, Stuff like this shouldn't go on. But we're living in such a time now, a society where like morals are slowly, I should say quickly slipping away. Like it's just certain things that you just wouldn't do or that you just didn't see. You know, you just didn't see stuff like that happening. Especially when we were kids, like all these crazy things that's happening where you have a whole gang of people basically jumping a pregnant woman. Like that's crazy. And then the person she rolled with locked the doors on her. And shout out to the young lady. We're praying for you here and let that be known. Um, I can only imagine the feeling and the aftermath of you knowing that you have lost your baby. I'm pretty sure there was probably blood and stuff everywhere and things of that nature. And um, probably, the baby probably ended up falling out or however the baby was, pushed through. And, that's probably, a day that's gonna, scar you forever. Um, I'm happy you was able to walk out of there with your life. Um, Even though you lost your babies, you lost your baby. Um, and I'm glad you was able to walk out there with your life. And young lady, please press every charge you can press.
Facts.
Everything press everything.
I testify for you.
Press everything. This is diabolical. This is sad. Press every charge. Every time you need to go to court, go to court. Get on the stand. Do it for yourself for closure, and then do it for your baby that didn't make it.
Justice for you, baby.
And not only that, do it for all the other young ladies out here. As an example, the court should spare no mercy on these individuals that did that. The judge, the prosecutor, and the jury should make an example. They murdered your child, your unborn child. They murdered. They should spare no. They should spare no. They should spare no mercy. Whatever the length that they can give them, they should receive it. Because not only did this happen, but this was planned. And to plan a baby shower normally takes some time. So they had time to think about this. Like, this wasn't no spur of the moment or heat of the battle or, tempers ran hot. This ain't one of those things where we just so happened to be around each other and we got into an argument and we got into a fight. That's not this. This is a situation where they carefully planned this out, where every individual was together and they orchestrated this killing. Even so much so, the person that drove her there was in on it because she locked the doors as the young lady probably sensed things were going bad, tried to get into the car. She locked the doors. She should get the most because she locked the doors on the young lady and probably sat in the car as she's out there and they're beating her outside this car. This is a travesty, man. This is a travesty. And we would do another show. I promise you. If these individuals get a slap on the wrist. I promise you, we would do a show and I would get on here name by name of these individuals. And I'm gonna air them out. I promise you, if they get a slap on the wrist for doing this mess. For planning to beat a pregnant woman. Think about this. They had to get a venue. They had to get food. They had to get all these things, decorations and balloons and all these things. They had to get all this. They got dressed up for this event. This is crazy. You know how insane you got to be in your mind? Not only do this, but to plan it out. And be okay with this as the weeks go by of you planning this. Man, John, go ahead, man.
It's hard for me to say or know of something that's more hateful than what happened with this young lady and the individuals who conjured up this plan, put it into action, and actually going through with it. The amount of hate that you have to harbor and keep just from the initial idea
all
the
the
way through to completion. That's hate. That's not even like we beefing. That's hate. That's first degree murder. And that's attempted murder on her. Thank God she did make it. And I know that, she may not feel, I know as a parent, you'd rather give your life for your child, but thank God she's still here. She has a purpose on why she's still here. But like Dan said, press every charge you can press and follow through with it. This is asinine. I mean, to all the money you like, baby for one, baby showers is not.
It's expensive.
It is not cheap. You have to get, like Dan said, you have to get a venue, food, dress up, all the little props, decorations, all of that stuff. And then I can only imagine what their text thread is like while they are putting this together and the things that were said.
The demonic text thread.
I'll be almost willing to pay money just to see what that text thread was look like. Just to see the hate. Like what was What could she have done that was so hateful to where you plotted this and to follow through with this and killing her baby?
And I think I don't know if they took it off, but I think it was some video somewhere where they had the young lady actually like dancing and enjoying herself in
Yeah.
the baby shower, not
And
knowing that
that
she
all
was
this is
dancing with killers.
I mean, this is crazy. This is the day and time we're staying in where they would go to this great extent. What happened to just staying away from if you don't like them like this, stay away from them. Now you finna spend, and I hope y'all spend the rest of y'all life in prison for this. All of y'all, the ones that put the hands on her and the ones that locked the door. I hope y'all ride
Everybody that knew about it.
and throw away the key. No possibility of parole.
Everybody who knew about it, and even if you wasn't there, if you knew about it,
Facts. And you didn't. Well, obviously you didn't do nothing.
you didn't say nothing, didn't do nothing, and you let this transpire.
Facts. I mean, and to think about it, man. You know, I mean, many women a year loses their child like by miscarriage. A year.
Yep.
And then for this young lady to lose her child in this manner, it's very traumatizing. You know, like there's you scar for life to lose your child that way. That's
it hurts to lose your child through a miscarriage,
right.
but to have your child basically beaten to death inside of you.
And these are go ahead.
And then having to go to the hospital and basically have your child flushed out. I imagine the child was almost 2 term because you're having a baby shower. So she had to be at least 7 to 8 months. So the baby is pretty much, ready to come out, and you watching this big baby flushed out. Just to give y'all a visual of how sick this is, or how sick this was. You have almost a full-grown baby. Now that the baby's dead inside of her, they have to flush that out of her.
Yeah.
And she has to sit there with her legs popped up while they pull this dead baby out.
Yeah, either that way or literally like surgery going there and this is I know that's not all of them, but some of the individuals that's responsible for this. These Dusties.
Let me hold on, guys. Let me enlarge my thing so I can see this.
These are the Dusties that are responsible. Now, was it 3 or was it 4?
I'm not sure if they got the one that locked the door on her. I'm pretty sure more and more will unfold because I'm pretty sure they get the text messages, everybody that's involved, and I'm pretty sure one of them gonna tell when they start throwing that time around, and you start hearing that life, and you start hearing all this 60 years, 70 years, you be like, oh, hey man, it's bigger than Nino Brown.
No.
You start talking like, hey, there's a whole lot of people that know about this.
And if I were prosecution, man, I'll pull the chair on them. You tell we'll try to work something out and then pull the chair on them. We ain't working nothing out.
Hey, y'all in Texas, you know how it's going down. If you was in Texas, I don't know where y'all at, but if you was in Texas. You know how it's going down.
Oh,
you premeditate killing somebody here,
let alone a baby.
Come on down to Huntsville.
Facts.
Niggas, right?
Sure will. It's plenty room.
Going down to Huntsville.
Yeah, we got. If Texas ain't got nothing else, we got prisons. From the Rudum all the way to the Tudum.
Boy, I think we got the most prisons in America, boy.
Yeah, man. So it's plenty. I
People,
show, man. I wish they was.
people come to Huntsville to learn how to
Mm-hmm.
kill people lethal injection.
They do tours in Huntsville.
Like, man, y'all lucky boy, y'all ain't even Texas boy. Y'all do something like that, y'all kill a child and then y'all premeditated on doing it. Oh boy.
But y'all, but like I said, man, I hope they get everything that they deserve because that's.
I don't know what state they're in.
Yeah.
Where this happened. Because they could be in a state that don't do lethal, they don't believe in the death penalty.
Yeah, I think more states up north they don't.
Let me see if I can find.
And I do have a question, man.
Yeah,
where was her family in all of this?
that's what they were saying. I was watching some TikTok videos of this. It is crazy because they were saying that they don't think none of the family was even invited. This is why it's
that should have been a
kind of
little suspicious.
should have been a
there.
red flag, but this is why
Yeah.
it was kind of weird because it's like, and I'm not sure what they was telling her. Like, man, we're just gonna do one just for the friend. You know how they do. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that should have been a little suspicious. Not saying it has to be a whole lot of family there, but none of your family there.
You know, like where's your baby father?
Oh, this is in South Carolina.
So
that's kind of the South. So
they do it.
Hey,
electrocuting is the primary. They say that's the primary one. They don't even do needle. They talking about baking you.
I mean, hey.
In Texas, it's a needle primary. They still offer the electric chair, but primarily it's
between.
You know, it's the needle. But in South Carolina, they talking about cooking people.
Oh wow! And check this out. I guess in the victim statement, they said, of course, she was jumped by several females, and it was a male involved.
Yeah, they said that a guy helped. And this is what's so crazy about this story. Don't you think the girl can identify everybody?
This happened at a park, so it's outside.
So they threw a rink-a-dink baby shower outside.
Wait. I know I'm not saying this right. I just know I'm not saying this right. So if I'm reading this right, so two of the ones that we sent, that the pictures that we seen, the mug shots, they've been released on bond and they only charged with assault and battery in the 3rd degree.
Slap on the wrist. They ain't got no criminal record, man. They gonna do 2-3 years, be out of there. 3rd degree, if that.
How are you not charged with murder?
This is crazy. I don't know how they do stuff in South Carolina. If you were here in Texas, somebody carrying their body.
How? And then not only that, to get out on a bond, this. Wait a minute. So the two other girls that's been bonded, they bonded out on $1,000, $1,087.50 bond.
Boy, South Carolina ain't worth nothing. They trash.
That is trash.
That's crazy, boy. That's crazy.
And one of them, I guess she can't come up with that bond. Her bond's the same amount, but I guess she can't come up with that amount, so she's still in.
Did the guy get tried? Did they?
I don't. It don't show a guy that's listed that was involved.
Boy,
So
this is
I don't know if he's
wicked.
still on a run or what. And this is back in, matter of fact, this was reported on December 19th, 2024.
No wonder they kept popping in 2024 because I was like, let's just keep popping up 2024. But I was like, I'm looking for 2025. But no wonder. And I didn't hear nothing about this when it happened. That's crazy, man.
I mean, be careful who y'all call y'all friends, man.
Man,
Be
watch how you
very
move,
careful.
dog. Man, there's nothing more vulnerable, man, with a pregnant lady or a lady with small kids. Man, be careful out there how you move. Just everybody, man. Guys too, man. It's guys that get backdoor too and set up. People get set up all the time. It ain't no who gets set up, man. Be careful of how you move and how you carrying yourself, man, and who you calling your friends,
Yeah.
and things like that, man. Be careful, man. Be careful. I tell people all the time, man, people are snaking other people. Don't fool with them because you next.
Facts.
If they snake them, they'll snake you. Don't trust people, man. Don't trust, man. Don't trust untrustworthy people, man. People that cheat, all that. Don't trust it, man. You can't be loyal to your spouse. I know you're gonna be loyal to me.
Facts. That is a fact.
So, man, that's what we have to say on this video, man. But man, our prayers go out to that young lady, man. I hope peace be with you. I hope that you're able to, recover and come out stronger. And I know it's gonna be tough, and you're gonna be traumatized by this, and but I hope that you come out stronger, and I hope that you have, you're able to have more kids. I hope this don't prevent you from having kids. So,
Yeah,
our prayers go out to you here and let that be known.
for sure.
We'll keep an eye out on this case and see what transpired. And from the looks of it, man, it don't look like it's gonna be much of nothing, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so yeah, our thoughts and prayers out to you, man. Also, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.
For sure.
Peace.